I feel kind of bad for what's about to happen to the opponent here, because things are about to happen extremely quick for them. Everything gets powered up. The Sovereign's going to double all the extra power on these, and that is going to be pure and utter domination. Now that right there, that's how I wanted to end this video. Let's get it. We are at it again, guys. Absolutely smashing people on the ladder with legendary creatures, and I keep finding myself coming back to legendary tribal decks because there is so much going on with the, you know, additional power it's been getting from new sets and things like Final Fantasy. And we're back to trying out a card that we played once before, the Sarah Farron. This card is really unique and sweet. It plays really well with legendary creatures. Obviously, it gives all of your legendary creatures a cost reduction, and then it flips eventually, giving all your creatures +2/+2. And so today we're going to focus on that extra 2/2. We're going to try to power creep all of our creatures up and getting their powers above their normal power levels, because our finishing card here is going to be Sovereign. This card is insane. It literally will close a game out on the absolute spot if you've got other creatures on the battlefield with additional power than it normally has, because it'll just double that power based on how much extra power they have, which is really interesting when you have things like the Anthem of Champions on the field, because even all of your little guys are going to get at least some sort of power boost, even if they're not legendary, because we do run a lot of tokens in this deck, and those creatures will get a +1/1, and Sovereign will come in and make them +2/2, and then 4/4, and then, you know, 8/8. It just gets crazy and out of control. And like I said, we do have tokens in this deck. We have things like a Nim, which, you know, it gets 1/1 counters when it attacks or anything else is attacking, and then creates these gnomes. It gets bigger over time. There's this power creep happening, and again, this power creep is really important because we've got things like Bard, which can spit out 1/1 tokens whenever you have a creature on the battlefield that has more power than it started with. So there's that synergy there, guys. So everything here has that synergy, and we're kicking things off early with Zakfair to give everything indestructibility if we need to at instant speed, but it comes in with the 1/1 counter, meaning that it triggers the Bard's ability immediately, as well as the Sovereign and everything else. And then lastly, I want to talk about is this the new Fine Hound. This is a 4/4 in the deck because it's a mana creep, or it's a mana rock essentially for us, but also this allows us to put 1/1 counters on all of our humans entering the battlefield, which is like 90% of our deck. So it gives another power boost to everything else, you know, eventually cascading into that Sovereign. So really crazy deck, guys, and so many good synergies. The deck plays so well off of itself. Like every card synergizes with the other so well, and it runs away with games pretty quick. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll jump right into it. Peace out. All right, guys, we got a fun one for you today, and this hand looks very good. Let's keep it and say go. I'm very excited today, man. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it a lot. It means the world to me that you guys click on these things, man. Let's start with the Hound because it can ramp us up into a potential Sarah next turn if we miss a land drop. Man, this deck has been kind of popping off today. It's been up and down a little bit, but I think I've got it dialed now, and I'm feeling really good about it. This opponent being on life gain is tricky, but I do have Sheltered by Ghost, so I have some removal here. What do I want to do? Because I could go with this. It would be pumped by 1, and then it would create some bodies to block with 2 and going forward. That seems kind of good instead of the Sarah for now, and then I can play the Zakfair too. That seems fine. Perfect. They can get an attack through here though, and I'm pumping them up, which is not ideal. But they don't have a ley line out there yet, so it's not like their creatures are going to get pumped up at all. Oh, brother. Here comes the, you know, the 2-mana creature that gets bigger. Oh, no? Wow. I guess I got kind of lucky there. Definitely going to play the Sarah then flip it right away, yeah? Sure. I mean, send everybody, right? I don't really care about blocking right now. They haven't even done any damage, but I'm so low on mana right now, which is kind of nuts. I will say life gain has been really good these days. That's why we see our opponent here is on their way to Mythic. It's a really good deck. Exercise. Ugh. Brutal. I need to draw some cards. I need to draw some cards. Missed. We missed. That's unfortunate. There's that ley line of hope. Very good. Okay, I like my chances. I mean, look how wide our board state is right now. It's kind of crazy. Shelter, or do I just send everybody, say go? One of these attacks is getting through, which means I'm drawing a card. So send everybody except for the wolf, because it is additional mana that I want to use. And the block's made there, fair enough. We're doing this all with 3 mana, which is kind of crazy. All right, we're doing this now. And then we drop Halana next turn, and it's gonna get real fun. It's gonna get real fun. Can't lie, that consoles is kind of cooking for them right now. And now that they've got a ley line down, they're getting double the life gain off of it. They're right back to 18. That's absurd. All right. They're not gonna like this though. This is about to get crazy. Alana gets the extra counter right away from the Hound. Thanks to the Annie joins up, we got it double, by the way. All right, so we're gonna go with counters here and here. Attack in. It's a lot of damage. They're not absorbing the big guys. They probably, yeah, I was gonna say their fish should probably block something bigger than that. All right, we're drawing cards. Let's go. Double the amount of cards now, which is awesome. Good stuff. What a slow start for us, but man, we are, you know, ending the game very strong. To be fair, the opponent still hasn't even played like in a Johnny's Pride Mate or anything, which I would have taken immediately with Shelter by Ghost, so I think we're good. There it is, GG's, let's go. And we were gonna drop down the Sovereign next turn and double all the power of everything. That'd been crazy. Good game. All right, we get to go first. Our hand is filled with a bunch of Caverner Souls, which isn't that bad because I have a bunch of humans, but it could end up being bad later. We'll see. They are blue water. I mean, if they're countering stuff, that'd be pretty funny because they're not countering anything from my deck. That's pretty funny. Okay, they're not doing the blue thing. Oh, I see, I see. All right, well, that's fine. That's fine, because I've got 2 Shelter by Ghost. Normally that would be a pretty tough matchup for us because they go wide and it's hard to deal with, but I've got 2 Sheltered. That should be good enough, I hope. I hope. Why are they touching the Bard right now? I think they're just reading it, maybe? Okay. Yeah, because they're tapped out. Nothing to worry about here. Oh, they send it, though. All right. And we will choose, I think, Wolf, right? Because we need the green mana. Would love to play the Wolf here right now, but I can't use the additional mana from the Wolf right away because it's going to have the Summoning Sickness. The best bet for me here is honestly just put the Sheltered onto the Bard and it will create a 1/1 body, and I get to attack in because I attacked with their Might Caller, so big win in my opinion there. I wonder if I should play my Anim next turn or if I should get the Wolf down and do another Shelter. The opponent has removal maybe? I don't know. I hate that if they do though. Let's hope they don't have anything there for removing. I hope they're just reading it and very confused on what the card does. I know it's not something people run, so it can be confusing sometimes to see that. Okay. For the Warren Guard, sure. You've got another good attack if you want it. I'm at 21 though, and I'm gonna keep growing if you're gonna leave your board state open again, potentially. I wouldn't be surprised if they switched to more defensive tactics. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, that was a really good top deck. I can't lie. I'm going to put that down instead of, you know, the Wolf or anything else like that, because I need to get my board state growing here. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, so here's what I think I'm gonna do. Well, that's actually, so hold on. I'm thinking out loud here, guys. I'm thinking out loud. I was thinking maybe dropping down a Torgal, giving it haste with Halana's 1/1 counters, and then playing the Anim, but it would be playing the Nim post combat and it wouldn't get the 1/1 counters right away, but I still think that might be the most, that probably would be the most advantageous way of doing this. Maybe. Sheltered by Ghost onto the Halana though is also pretty insane because it's going to get more 1/1 counters that way. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's do the Halana gets this. We get the wolf. And I don't think I want to give the wolf haste because there's nothing to play this time around. So I think I'm going to give the 1/1 counter still to the lifelink body here. And no attacks. I'm hoping that our bodies just get big enough that the rabbits can't attack. Like, that's the goal. It all comes down to whether or not they're running removal. If they've got, the Get Lost or the Sheltered by Ghost as well. Because if they do, that's going to be the way they win this game. I will say things have gotten really interesting because this matchup is not one that I was hoping to see. It's a tough one. Man, there's so many nerds on my desk, guys. My wife had these out in the living room today, or in the kitchen counter. When I walked out in the living room, I saw them. I was like, hey, are these for anybody or are they just for you guys? And she's like, oh, you can have some. So I did. I took them to the room to have them for a snack. I was like, I'll have a couple. I ate the rest of the bag. And let me tell you guys, there was still a lot in the bag. Okay. And now I feel sick. Now I feel sick. Yeah, there was still probably a good half a bag left. And your boy ate them all. All right. Gonna get the Anim tokens going here. You know what I'd really like to see here off the top? Like an Anthem. And then a right after the Anthem, if we could get the Sovereign. Because then all of my little tokens are going to get huge. They're at 11, though. I just don't know if they can keep up with this go wide strategy, man. The Anim's already at, what, 5 counters? Like, and growing to, what, 8 next turn? It's insane. I need to be able to play this, though, and blow that up, because that's a problem. That's a certifiable problem right there. I mean, so are these. These are seriously big threats that I have to block here that I don't really have the means to block here. So they might have a really good attack here. Yep, they do. But they made a bit of a mistake there by sending everything, because I can block these bigger guys and gain, what, 8, 9, 10, 11 life. So I'm gaining 11 now. So they've helped me out quite a bit here. And then I'll block one of these. Take out another one. And chump block another. So I'm gaining 11 and I'm taking 19 total. Yeah, I mean, we're chilling, right? I think so. They really shouldn't have sent everybody. They should have just sent their big guys. Should have just sent the big guys. Yeah, we'll play this out. And more counters here. Send probably just you. I kind of want to send somebody with a modified body here. Hold on, let me see. 2, 3. Okay, so they only got 5. Yeah, let's send in you actually. Leave you back. And that way I can potentially draw a card here. I mean, that's 9 going around them right now. So they have to block the 8-7. So they're going to lose something important here. But I was hoping to get a card draw, but it is what it is. Taking out one of their big guys here is pretty good. And we're lowering, by the way, the power of the 6-6 body here too, which is nice. All right, another mentor. I can live with that. Let's see. So that's a 10-10. All right, that blocks that easily. We'll take another 3 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, you come over here. 6 of you block there. And then, am I missing something? Oh yeah, let's do this instead. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I didn't even need to put all 6 of those there. It's only a 5/5 because I forgot about the first strike. I mean, they just threw away their whole field. I don't know what they were thinking. Poor Rabbits player just got mauled. The rabbit ran into the wolf, unfortunately, and we feasted. Oh my gosh. Oh, and we had this too, though. Imagine. Imagine us hitting that twice with this. I should have played this. I don't know why I played that. I wanted all my little guys to be 2/2s, which is still insane. GG's though. What a game. All right, we got our opponent going first here. This hand wouldn't normally be keepable in my opinion, but because our deck provides things like the Hound and the Sarah for mana ramp, it's doable. But normally a 2-lander in this spot, especially when they're not exactly multicolored like this, it would be a non-keep. But this time, we'll hope that the wolf can get us there. It is Orzhov colors though, and they do have removal, I'm sure. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Okay, I can live with that. Let's go. Ooh, and we got the land. Perfect. I mean, should we just do this now and just double up going forward on everything? That seems kind of nutty. I don't think I've ever gotten the Annie joins up on turn 4, but I'm excited to see how this goes. Very excited. Now, this is something that's above 2 mana, which means Raise the Past is not something they're going to be able to do on that. Normally, I would be feeling pretty bad about putting stuff in the graveyard against Orzhov, but right now, not so much. All right, well, they did blow it up, which is a bummer. Wait, why did it do that? I wanted it to use this mana. I don't know why it just did that. That's a bummer. Was hoping to attack in there. That's not how that was supposed to go. The auto tapper got us there. Why would it not tap the green there? I'm confused. I'm very, very confused, but that's fine. Let's go with cat because we don't have the mana for a cat. You know what? Let's play the cat and then let's go ahead and give it the 1/1 counter and hopefully start drawing cards off of it. They're down to 1 card in hand, so hopefully this is enough. That's fine. We got this to modify its power. And this. They give us a target. They do give us a target. Oh, wait a minute. That's pretty fun. I think it's still this, though. As much as I wish it was this, or as this, I would, I should probably get the lifelink going. All right, here we go. Let's draw a card. Let's get the Sarah in. Hopefully no more Day of Judgment's gonna hit us, but you know, they probably will. They probably will. All right, Halana, let's get it. And I will be playing the Anthem as well because it's gonna pump the Halana's power up a little bit and give us even more 1/1 counters to put onto something. Also, Sarah's gonna flip, putting the Halana up to 4 naturally too. So 5 total. Oh, this is gonna be a really good turn. We might have, no, there's no way we have lethal, right? Oh, the Sarah doesn't flip? Wait, why did the Sarah not flip? Oh, it flips first? Okay, that's fine. It works, it works, it works, it works. I thought it was gonna be backwards there. Okay, we hit him for 12. All right, good stuff. GG's, yeah. I for 1 second there thought it wasn't flipping because I thought the stack would just go bang bang and stack, but it didn't. It just went to Halana first to choose, and then when I clicked it went. So I got a little nervous that it wasn't gonna work. I don't know why. All right, we got the opponent going first here. This is a perfect curve out. Let's go. I like this. We got the Zac into the Bard, which is a really good way to start the 1/1 counters going. I love this 1/2 punch here. Oh, and it's red. That's also pretty good because we got a Shelter by Ghosts, which typically if you just have 1 Shelter by Ghost against red, you're gonna win most of the games. As long as you put it onto the creature at the right time. If you put it on too early, you could get hit with the burn spell in response. But if your creatures are big enough, you'll be all right. Also, if I do it with mana open to give something indestructibility, we'll be fine too. Oh, Pyromancer deals 2 damage to target player or planeswalker. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so if I put the sheltered on the Bard, again, if they want to try to target it in response, which they can't now, they tapped out, but I could have given Zach's counters to it. And then also I would follow it with the Sovereign, and the Sovereign's going to double its power when it attacks, which is really cool. That's all it does, right? When it enters? Yeah, it's all when it just enters. Okay, well, they're going to just throw it away to a 1/1. That seems kind of odd. Seems really odd, actually. But hey, to each their own, right? All right, I mean, GG's, right? The game's over. Yeah, I mean, we got lucky enough to find the Shelter by Ghost in the opening hand. If we don't find Shelter by Ghost, red might actually be pretty tough to beat, but I mean, it's not when you've got a lifelink body that's only going to continue to grow. Are they going to try to blow it up here? Oh no, they've only got 1 mana. Nothing they can do. Is it a pump spell? No, they're going to blow up Zach, which is cool. That's fine. Nope, they're going to let Zach be. All right. I mean, do I play the Sovereign out is the big question here. Like, if I play the Sovereign, it does kind of leave my Bard exposed here from potential removal, and I would lose that Shelter by Ghost. But if I play the Bard or the Sovereign, it could double its power next turn, which is kind of insane. But I don't think I need to do that. I think I can slow play this and leave mana open. That way I can always activate my Zach if I need to. Well, there goes my life gain, because you know they're going to target their own nemesis here with a burn spell. All right, now it becomes who can do the most damage the fastest, which I'm down for that. Let's see who can do it. Oh, please send the nemesis in too. Just do it. Personally, I would have waited to attack in and then did that to the nemesis. That way, you know, you could maybe get away with doing some damage without me blocking. But you miss out on 3 damage there now. All right, I'm not too worried about things getting removed off the field now, so let's get it. What do I do? Do I trade this? I mean, dealing 3 to my face is it doesn't matter. I'm not gaining any life. I think I'd rather get the 1/1 bodies and then just wait till next turn when the Sovereign can attack to double up on its power. Seems good. And they found another lizard. I will say Screaming Nemesis is quite the card. I remember doing a members only video a long time ago, talking about my top 10 prospects in Standard, and that was definitely in that mix of cards, and I said that was one of the scariest cards in my opinion out there. Let's do, okay, first things first, I'm gonna do this. That way it has a 1/1 counter. That way it can also grow in power whenever I send everything in. All right, and then we send it in with this, and they both grow in power. And is anything gonna get through here? Probably not. I wonder. I would imagine the Screaming Nemesis thinks it's gonna throw 5 damage at one of my creatures here, but in response, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and give the indestructibility. Okay, well, they doubled up actually over here to try to kill it. All right. So they don't have any more board state left. They have no ability to pay the ward cost, but they can blow up my Cutzel here. No, they just go 5 to the face. All right. I was gonna say they could take away my ability to draw cards going forward, which would have been annoying, but they just went to the face instead. This is actually surprisingly turned into quite a bit of a thinker, this game, but All right, we should have him here, guys. We should. What are they doing? They're just throwing away bodies now. I don't get it. All right, GG's. I don't think they realized I had a 3-3 out there. I don't know what they were thinking. But I'll take the win. All right, this is definitely going to be our first mulligan. This is a, there's too many wolves here, guys. Too many wolves. This is better. No natural white sources, meaning that none of these can get played, but Cavernous Souls can name cat. That's actually kind of dicey. It's kind of dicey. We'll see what happens. Okay, there's the white source. That works. Saved by the brush land there. Oracle. Are we doing weird omniscient stuff? I thought we got rid of that. Oh, it's Arden. Arden. That's actually just as bad, though. I don't have any graveyard hate. I did have Soul Cauldron in this deck originally because I wanted to make sure we answered the reanimator package, but we didn't run into it one time in, like, you know, the 10 games. So I took it out and I added more juice to the deck. I actually added Annie Joins Up, which has been working really well so far, but now not so much. We've got the Arden package here. This can do a copy of another creature for 0 mana, by the way. It's plotted. Oh, they're gonna do the Hidetsugu thing, which is gonna one-shot me. Ugh. That's annoying. All right, so what's gonna happen here is they're gonna get the Arden. They're gonna bring in the Hidetsugu. They're going to set up their top deck to be something like a Breach the Multiverse. They're gonna copy the Hidetsugu, sacking one of them, getting, you know, that damage off, and just, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's not gonna be good. It's going to be very, very bad. And they're pretty much already set up for it. They hit the, you know, the nuts as far as the curve goes. They hit it as bad as good as you can get it. All right, here we go. Is it game over? Probably. Zombify. Oh, they just straight up have the Hidetsugu in the hand. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay, so they're gonna put Zombify on top of the deck here, guys. They're gonna put Zombify, I would imagine, and then they're going to copy the Hidetsugu here with the 0 mana plotted creature, and they're gonna play the Zombify for free to get the Arden. Am I right? Did I nail it? Oh, but they have to draw again and do it again before it goes. But yeah, it's still probably gonna be Zombify. Ooh, was that Season of Weaving? It was Season of Weaving. Oh, they're gonna copy it again. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a very big infinite loop of some sort here, guys. This is not gonna be good. I like it. I do like it. I think I want to try this. This is actually kind of cool. Shout out to John. I might end up doing this too. I'm going to try to put something together like this. This is kind of cool. I've seen other people doing Hidetsugu combo packages before. There was somebody else who I ran into on the ladder recently that did this. Not like this, not with the Season of Weaving, but they had the Breach the Multiverse package. Kind of a very similar strategy though. It is interesting though. I want to see how they plan on like finishing the game here. They're probably going to obviously set up their top deck again for another Season of Weaving maybe and do it all over again. Yeah, I definitely want to play this though. This seems fun. I want to see if they're able to pull it out as far as the win here, but maybe they can, maybe they can't. There's the Zombify. Okay. That's what I thought they were going to do in the first place. Because they haven't even, keep in mind, guys, they haven't even gotten to combat yet. They haven't even gotten to combat. All right, and then they get the Moment of Truth for 2 mana, which dealt 2 to me. And then here comes the Arden. It's going to bring back a Hidetsugu. And this one's going to sack. I find it very interesting that the second Hidetsugu coming in, I mean, obviously you can probably order the stack however you want to order it, but it's pretty cool that they're able to do the draw 3 first and set up the top deck before it does the ability to trigger on its death. Interesting. I really thought they were gonna like get a bigger sort of one shot here. Like I thought we were gonna see Season of Weaving back to back to back there, but I'm still alive for one more turn, which is kind of crazy. Not that it matters. I'm probably just dead next turn, but I'm really surprised they weren't able to close there. I mean, Annie joins up seems like a fun idea, but if I attack in, let's say I draw 2, I'm not gonna have any mana to do anything else. I guess let's offer the trade and see what they do. You want to trade the Arden? I didn't think so. All right, give me something good here off the top. Shelter by Ghost is what I'm looking for. Nope. That'll do it. Good game. I like it, man. I like it. Again, I think I'll try that. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Who knows? I do need some deck ideas because I need to post a lot of videos this upcoming couple of days here. I got to get a lot in the bank because I'm going somewhere this weekend. So, all right, we got a Zach into the Bard. Seems good to me. Seems good to me. Zach into Bard. And then we get the 1/1 counters going right away. Or the 1/1 tokens. And we can work our way up into this Annie joins up. Oh boy, we need the Sheltered by Ghosts again. Up against another mono red player. Shoot. Another Bard is crazy. That's not what we needed. I don't know, maybe we get a Sarah. A Sarah would be nice off the top here for a 3. That could be nice. I wonder if they're pure goblins or if we're just a mono red deck. Lightning strike, huh? All right, well, I've got a really good blocker, so they're not going to be able to get through. I love that because they probably took that out thinking, oh, that'll shut down the Bard, but I've got another one in hand, so I really like that lightning strike there. I feel like that was a bit of a waste. I mean, surely there's nothing else they can do here. This land just came in, so... Okay, there we go. I mean, does it get any better, guys? Does it get any better? All right, we've got the Ward 2, which means they're gonna need like a shock effect here in order to get that back, which is possible. I'm not, you know, writing that off, but if we untap just even once, we'll be able to keep them locked out of killing it with the Zach. All right, it is in fact Goblins. This one gives all the other ones haste, or no? This one, discard 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Okay. I think we just play defense here. Yeah. Yeah, let's play defense. And then I can block and then sack the Zach and kind of ambush them with the block if they don't. I mean, they obviously see it, I would imagine, but you never know. All right, they got a pickaxe here. Gives 1/1 whenever a creature attacks, get a treasure token. Okay. So ultimately, we go net positive here with life gain. We love that. Man, they're gonna hate us on this one. They're about to hate us. You're gone. No attacks. End the turn. Just play defense. Let them beat themselves up here with their attacks into me. And let me gain life. I'm getting 2 tokens per hit now with the joins up. Okay. Discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. They don't discard anything. They just pay a bunch of mana to exhaust a 1/1 counter onto that. All right. Oh, I mean, they're gonna definitely concede, right? I would think so. This gives more wards, so why not? We'll take you. Still can't really do anything, though. My board is really wide, but it just doesn't have a lot of power yet, and I'm trying to get my creatures bigger over time. Waiting for some, you know, Halanas and things that can grow my actual creatures on the board. That's fine. I mean, I'm creating 2 goblins essentially every turn, so, and I'm not investing any mana into it. Bro, what are these top decks though? Come on now. What are these top decks? All right, we got multiple ways now of getting indestructibility and hexproof, so that's nice. The good news is Zach's ability to just throw a 1/1 counter onto my creature is really holding them off right now. Weird. Okay. Kind of a strange choice there. Let's go here, 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 and you. And you. And you. I mean, there goes their whole board state. And I guess I should just do this. Gain some life. Everything gets 2-0. Okay, that's fine. We can resolve that. Put a counter here. And nothing really changes. I mean, literally nothing changes. You gave all your creatures more power, but they didn't exactly get trample, so the deal stands. The deal, in fact, stands. And I drew another land. I mean, we just won the game with just drawing nothing but lands. Like, we drew a Bard and we drew a Zach. We drew a Bard, we drew a Zach, and just lands. We won this game with 2 cards and a Shelter by Ghost. I guess Shelter by Ghost was the other card we drew, but it's just kind of crazy. This is kind of absurd. 2 Bards, 2 Zachs, 2 Shelters. A recipe for success. Ain't no way they're swinging in when I have 2. Okay, what are they doing? I sometimes really wonder if opponents are just trying to throw the game. I don't know. You just gave away your squee again. There we go. That's something. Two more bodies. This time our bodies are actually pretty sizable. We're to 36 and they're still fighting, I guess. Oh, Krenko does not have haste though, so can this give haste? 1/1. No. So Krenko's not going to be able to tap sideways or anything, so that's good. There we go. GG's. GG's. Took a little longer than I would have liked, but you know what? It's a big win right there. All right, I just want to play one more for myself here. I feel like the video could be over, but I'm going to play one more because I just feel like I haven't really like extremely popped off yet the way I would like. So we're going to see if we can pull off a really crazy game here in the next one here. So we see Golgari colors with an Overlord in the yard. That could mean a couple of things. That could mean it could mean like there's the old Beanstalk deck, but Beanstalk's been banned, so I doubt it's that, but they fill up the graveyard, make things cheaper. Or this could be a Yuna deck, but Yuna needs white. Okay, there it is. It's Yuna. It is in fact Yuna. Let's go human. A Nim. And I could attack to give another 1/1 counter, or I can set up for the Zach to protect my Anim. I think I'm going to set up my Zach to protect because I need that Anim to stick around. And so, gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, GG's. Okay. Okay, GG's. Yeah, we're going to get this down. Attack with you. I'm going to, yeah, just send them both. Send them both. I don't want to finish this game too quick here. I want to kind of savor what's about to happen here because we've got the Sovereign down and we've got the Anim going. Things are about to get really spicy, especially with the Anthem. The Anthem and the Sarah are about to both come down. It's about to get really crazy. They're missing land drops, man. That feels bad. That feels really bad. I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad for what's about to happen to the opponent here. Because things are about to happen extremely quick for them. Everything gets powered up. The Sovereign's going to double all the extra power on these. And that is going to be pure and utter domination. Now that right there, that's how I wanted to end this video. Let's get it. Let's get it.
that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the